In this Marketing 101 video, we'll cover effective storytelling strategies and techniques that we use in representing Purdue's brand. The stories we share about students, staff, faculty, and initiatives at Purdue help shape our identity as an institution. As noted by the Associated Press, the way we choose to tell that story should be part of everyday conversations, decision making, and coverage. While there are many ways to tell a story, there are a few things to keep in mind when telling stories from Purdue University. At Purdue, we use the university's brand narrative as a model for telling stories. This narrative encompasses Purdue's entire messaging strategy and sparks it to life through a set of phrases that demonstrate a commitment to innovation, determination, and progress. When writing stories, it's important to reflect back to Purdue's strategic goals, and the brand narrative can help us accomplish this. How do we put the brand narrative into action? As a first step, check out resources from the Purdue Brand Studio. The voice and tone section is especially helpful in determining how campus partners incorporate Purdue's brand through a narrative. It begins with personality. We use specific guidelines to ensure that our stories reflect Purdue's driven, balanced, intentional, innovative, inclusive, and respected identity. The Purdue Brand Studio says these characteristics inform our tone, so while the specific words we use can and should be different, they must reflect and highlight Purdue's personality. Audiences should read our stories and come away with a concrete sense of who Purdue is. While brand language can and should vary, it should also ultimately reflect back to Purdue's personality so that it fits within the narrative. Phrases like the persistent pursuit of the next giant leap represent what Purdue is all about. The next giant leap is innovative, collaborative, personal, and relentless. Even secondary brand language, again and again and again, or we keep going, reflects back to this theme. These guidelines are helpful, but can be a little confusing. It takes effort and thought to determine how to best write a narrative that reflects all these ideas. One way we can do that is to remember that the innovation and collaboration at Purdue wouldn't be possible without people. That's why our stories shouldn't necessarily highlight Purdue as the hero. We should remember that the student, researcher, faculty member, or administrator is the hero of the story. There's an enormous amount that goes on at Purdue. Sometimes it can be challenging to cut through the noise of many different updates. Advice I often hear in my college writing classes is to find the special something, essentially, find what makes the story stand out. In a place like Purdue, where research and innovation flourish, this isn't a hard task. As outlined in the branding guidelines, remembering that telling a story of people, place, and progress can help separate one story from hundreds of others being written about Purdue. Remember, storytelling is more than just a marketing tool. It's a vital part of how we communicate the essence of Purdue University. By harnessing the power of our brand narrative, we can create compelling stories that not only reflect our values, but also celebrate the individuals who embody them. Please consider how you can contribute to this narrative. The Teaching and Learning Communication team is here to support you in exploring storytelling opportunities that resonate with our audience and highlight the remarkable achievements within our community. Don't hesitate to reach out to us. Let's collaborate to elevate Purdue stories and ensure they reflect the innovation, determination, and progress that define our institution. Together, we can turn the spotlight on the true heroes of our narratives, our students, faculty, and staff, making their experiences the heart of Purdue's ongoing story.